Good morning, guys. Well, we did not beat the rain. We thought we were going to. When we quit, we decided we needed to head to town to get my husband's stacker and grab dog food. When we got home, we fed everybody, and I've got some piles of hay down by my lambs. And when we were feeding that, it was dry. I mean, it hadn't rained enough to make it wet enough that it was like super noticeable. So we decided that today around noon I would be able to bale, get those last 2 rows done. And then at about 10 o'clock the thunderstorm rolled in, and by 11 it was pouring. And it poured, and it poured, and it poured all night. So it's wet, very, very wet out here. I'm gonna move this wheel line. It'll sit on the trees for 2 days, which means I won't have to worry about this one. I can focus on the hay, but it will probably be Wednesday, if I'm lucky, before I will get around to baling that hay. And it's frustrating because it is just a row, 2 rows, two rows and a little bit, not even a half a row. So close, yet not. He thought there was the chance that he could pick up some of the hay tonight so that I could start water on the other end where the trees are. I think those bales are going to be too wet. I don't think there is a chance that he is going to even remotely get those bales picked up tonight. So we're in a holding pattern on the other field for now. But this field is looking really, really good. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. So we'll keep you posted as we go along. So this hay that I've had for these lambs, I just have had a pile of it sitting here on the ground. Went ahead and threw it in, and it actually isn't terribly wet after sitting all day today. So I think once I finish feeding, I'm gonna run out and double check the hay in the hay field and see what it looks like. Because if I could get it baled tomorrow, that would be fabulous. Dude, I think we've been here before. Really? You couldn't have done that without me? I know you haven't been there long. I'm curious how come you're in here and nobody else is. I know he wasn't here this morning when I checked the fencing. So after I do water, I go and I check the fencing along the neighbors to make sure they're not getting into the neighbor's corn. Because that would be a bad thing. And we already know that their pivot washes out a spot where we put the trees and made a natural barrier fencing. They haven't found it, or I guess I should say it hasn't washed out this year to where they've gone under it. Plus there's actually quite a bit of feed that they haven't even touched on our side this year. So I can't imagine that they're looking for that this year, which is always a plus. So sometime between this morning and this afternoon, he came in and got his head stuck, which is really weird because my sheep, although it is cooler today, my sheep don't usually move in the afternoon. But they could have brought themselves in for a while. while it was cooler this afternoon. I don't know. Anyway, he's out now. I don't know why he couldn't get himself out until I got here. All right, let's go check that hay. Other than the fact that the wind did a number on my windrows, I see no reason why this won't bale tomorrow. It's a little damp underneath still, but it's not terrible. So I think noonish tomorrow, I will go ahead and bale. I literally have, so the tractor from there to the trees, this row, and just that little piece right there. That's it. An hour, not even. Probably 30 minutes. Oh, I got a couple rebales, that's true. I think there were 6 left. But that's it. That's all I got to do. So, an hour, because chasing rebales will take me a bit. And then once he gets the bales over here picked up along this wheel line, I will go ahead and get that started. I will pick up any of the lumps and leftover pieces like that there that the baler missed, that's over on that end. Then I'll just start the wheel line tomorrow and we will be good to go. Or not tomorrow, that'll probably be a Wednesday job. But yeah, that'll be nice to get this done. Good morning, guys. I am just waiting for my line to drain. It's been sitting against the trees for 2 days. So now we start heading back the other way on the field. This will be the second time across the field. It's already looking really good. I'm very happy with how the hay is turning out this year. And then I think the wind is blowing pretty good today. So once I get this moved, I am going to go and check those windrows over on the other side and see if I can get the last 1.5 baled today. Just get them done. And get that out of the way. And then yesterday, we went to friends of ours. They have some sweet corn that they planted, like half a mile of 3 rows, a half a mile long. And so she's been selling that. We went and we got like 15 dozen, I think. So that will be my project pretty much the rest of the afternoon, which is why I'd really like to get this hay taken care of this morning. We'll see. It was still a little wet on the bottom yesterday. Yesterday when I checked it. So I'm hoping today it will be ready to go. And then that's one thing I can cross off the list. I don't know that I'm going to worry about the rebales. I'll probably just bring the trailer out and fork them into that and feed them to the rams or the ewes or the lambs or something down at the barn. And that'll just be one less thing I have to worry about trying to deal with. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. It's a little damp in spots, but not enough to make me nervous that it would be a bad idea. So the question is, will this start? Well, it tried, but didn't quite have enough juice, so I need to go get the pickup and jump it. It's like right there, but just not quite. Well, this is not going as planned. I made one broken bale, and then we got plugged up, which tells me it's probably not quite as dry as I thought it was, but it is plugged all the way inside the chamber, back up in here, which means I have to take the door from under here off, and it's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go grab some lunch before I tackle that project. I've been doing this since about 10:30. Maybe if it dries out by 2 and I get that taken out, cleaned out, and cuss my way into putting it back together, because it's such a pain to try to put up by myself. Then maybe I can get this done today. Oh, it's frustrating. Anyway, so yeah, we'll regroup here as soon as I go grab something to eat. So yesterday we went and got about 15, I think, dozen ears of corn from a friend, and that's supposed to be my afternoon project, is getting all this processed and frozen. Now I don't know that that's going to happen. That might be tonight's project. Okay, I give up. I cannot get those stupid nuts off of the trapdoor plate underneath the baler. I've tried for like the last 2 hours. I have pulled out every 9/16 wrench that I can find. I can't. They are so dang tight. Obviously, my husband was the last one to put them on. I cannot get them loose. So I'm switching gears. Apparently my rams have let themselves out of the feedlot that we had them eating the kochia weed in, because as I went to get the ratchet in hopes that that would give me a little more leverage, which it did not. One of the rams was in the alley by the ewes that are supposed to be bred, but they're not. So now they're just getting flushed so that I can put Viper in with them. And I don't have a clue where the rest of the rams are. So I need to switch gears and go figure out that mess and go put them back in, and probably just feed everybody and have that out of the way, so that when my husband gets home eventually tonight, we can unplug the baler and get these last 2 rows done. Not even 2 rows, row and a half done. And this project will be finished. And then hopefully he can at least get part of this picked up tonight so that I can get water started tomorrow. It's just another day in my chaotic life. Why would I even think that this would go smoothly today? I should have just stayed in bed and read a book. Okay, I see now. So apparently my husband let them in here to eat the kochia down, but he didn't tie this gate down here, so they just pushed it open. Let's go find the rams, shall we? There's 2. So I'm still missing 8. Hi, boys. Come here. Sturgeon. Come on. Good boy. Come on, boys. Good boys. Come on. Come on. Such good boys. Good boys. Come on. That's 7. Come on. No. Needed you guys to turn. I thought you were going to be smarter than that. I know, you're looking for water. I get it. No, come on. Oh, don't take the twine. Come on. Good boys. Let's head back to your pen. You can get water in there. Okay, 3 more. Simon, Bon Jovi. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, really, come on. Come on. I know you think you're hot stuff, but come on. Come on. Come on. Really? Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Simon, Bon Jovi, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. Come here. Good boy, come on. No. Dang it. Come on, boys. Come on, good boys. Come on. Good boys, good boys, good boys. Come on, there's no water over here. You gotta go in your pen. Okay, one more. Gotta find Millie. Come on, Sturgeon. Where, oh, where is Millie? Dude, let's go get you in the pen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, no. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, Millie. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Okay, I've got him bailing because I'm a weenie. It was not plugged. Where did we leave it? Oh, it's way over there. I'll go back and show you here in a minute. Oh, now he just broke a bale. The baler ate itself. So one of the guardrails for the, I'll have to ask him what it was. I can't remember what it's called. But it basically came loose and the weld broke or something, and it essentially ate itself. So that was my plug up. So I'm having him bail in hopes that we can get just this last little bit done, because we weren't sure if it was actually going to make a bale without that guardrail there. But so far so good. I think he called it a plunger guard. Anyway, the weld came off and the baler ate it. So Needless to say, we only have one on it now instead of two. And we weren't sure that it was going to make a bale. We were afraid hay was going to come out the top instead of the back. But it seems to be doing just fine. Those bales look pretty close together. And just like that, second cutting is done. I think he's got a couple of rebales he's doing. But we should be done with second cutting. And sounds like the baler may also be done, which is not what I wanted to hear.